Whoa, garage door is open. Somebody's stealing. Oh, shit, it's you.
Hey, Foggy. How's it going? Yeah, I was just gonna...
Hey. Shit.
A long time no see.
Was open.
Yeah, come on
I thought
in.
maybe someone was carjacking you or something.
No, I was gonna... Alright, I was gonna head out because I wasn't sure when you're gonna... I saw your note. I just wasn't sure we were gonna be back, so...
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too.
So what have you been up? What have you been up to?
Oh, dude. Oh, man, I got some new neighbors over at the apartment, and
Right.
I ain't met them, but man, I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel like Chase, man. I mean, I'm looking out, and there's a volleyball net, and then there's a cabana, then there's shit all over the place. I'm thinking, whoa, these guys are bringing me headaches.
Well, Chase is
payback.
He has had enough, and he is going to be, as far as I know, taking that place back there. That's kitty corner across the field. He was here last night. And I told him, I said, if you're still thinking about it, it's empty right now. Yeah. It's open. And he's like, all right, can I borrow a shovel? Can I borrow an axe? Can I borrow this, borrow that? I want to go to secure the place right now. So far as I know, that's where he's going.
Good man. Well, I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him, I know he's prone to the headaches. I feel bad. And I don't know if he's met the new people or whatnot, but woo.
I don't know. I just find all of Saboka is like headaches.
Yeah.
It's like I go down there and like everywhere I go in the town is just like, wow, so many people.
Yeah, that does seem to be. It seems to be popular again. I can see it from my roof. People be moving in and moving out and moving in, throwing up crap and leaving half-built crap and.
I just met a couple of new people over there. I don't think they're in the apartments though. A young couple came through here last night. Vasily and Anna, and apparently they're in one of the houses though. They said, I don't know which one.
Huh? Yeah, I ain't been out and about much. I think I had a touch of the fever,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this house over here seems to be popular. Like, it seems people move in, they move out, they move in, they move out. I don't know.
Yeah. So I kind of changed I'm changing my business model here, I think, because I haven't been getting.
What are you doing?
Well, it's just more of, instead of trading, it's more going to be. More like a Goodwill sort of thing. It's like, I'm going to basically just give stuff away for free. I'll take donations in because it's like, maybe you haven't noticed because you like you said, you've been a little bit under the weather, but Treetops is open all the time now, pretty much. And with Murray open as well, his shop is open quite often. So I don't get many people out here that often anymore. Before I'd get, one or two people a night, right? Pretty much, like, not a ton of people. I mean, sometimes there'd be a bunch of people show up all at once, but usually, one or two people a day kind of thing. And I'm going like days and days without anybody coming by. So I figured,
That's crazy. I don't know what people do.
Well, like I said, there's other traders.
I don't know this Treetops place.
Well, that's over there.
I ain't been to that place.
That's over at Lake. It starts with a J or whatever. It's the lake that's out west, just north of Radicats. And Murray's running actually his weapons stuff in Radicats by the well. And there's a lot of other people around that are just like trading as well, right? Ed asks if he hears somebody on the radio looking for something, he's trading with, Luxes, all this stuff. So it's just like, I'm not getting as much business out here, so I figure might as well give it away because then maybe I can actually move stuff a little bit better. like I got to the point where it was like there was no point me even going out and looting because I had everything. I didn't need sewing kits. I didn't need leather kits. I didn't need anything. So it's like, well, if I'm just gonna sit on this stuff, I might as well give it away and let other people have it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. You know how it goes. Stuff comes in waves and goes in waves, and
yeah.
or you know how it is. It might get crazy around here again. It might not. I mean, it's an unpredictable world.
Yeah. Well, I just figured too. It's like half the time that when people do come, they are trading, or there's people dropping off donations all the time anyway. So I mean, if I just say you need it, I'll make it clear to people. Don't be a greedy guest sort of thing, right? If I've got like 1,000 rounds of 5.56, you only need a couple hundred. You don't need the whole 1,000 kind of thing. That sort of deal. That's a fancy mushroom.
Hey, you're gonna be giving away the ammo, huh? Thank you. It's giving me some fancy feeling. Not sure it's good for you. I don't know. Hoping it has vitamins. Hoping it's full of vitamin something.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Everything. I'm giving away everything right now. Just to get it moving. Cause I mean, some of this stuff I've had like since I was in Taboka, right? It's like, get it the hell out of here, and then I can get more stuff. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Huh. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you think of something you need a hand with that you'd rather do besides run a Goodwill, I'm up for a overpaid job. I mean, I'm always looking to be overcompensated myself.
Well, I might get your help later on in the week. Actually, doing a bit of hunting. So because I've been doing
I like hunting.
Doing my butcher shop stuff, right? So next weekend is JJ. I don't know if you. I think you met JJ. She's part of Yellowstone. It's her birthday next weekend, and she's
probably.
They're throwing like a pool party, and so her and Andrew came up here. They put in an order for a bunch of meat and stuff. So I'm going to gonna get an order together, some steak, some sausages, maybe get some chicken, some mutton and stuff like that, fish, and take that all down there for the party. I told him
like a mixture.
I
told him smorgasbord.
Yeah, I told him I'd do it free of charge, just so I can get like the promotion. You know what I mean? Because honestly, it's like I've had a few people inquire, but I don't really know what to even charge. You know what I mean? I haven't done it in enough time to know how long it's going to take me. How much effort goes into it. So I figure do this one. Mm-hmm. I'll be able to gauge things better after that. People get a chance to sample my wares. My different cuts. And, might be able to get that going, which means I'd probably need help with the hunting and stuff from time to time.
I know you can. Sometimes you can. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I know you can get the cows over by Sabotka. You can get the sheep a little north of here and stuff.
Yeah, I've actually got
You're
a fridge full of sheep right now.
Exotic stuff like maybe a deer.
Maybe deer. I did ask if they wanted something fancy like otter, and she of course didn't want that, which is that's good. I don't like killing any of the animals, but I mean, especially the otters and stuff, right? I mean, if I got to eat, I got to eat, but
I don't kill those or the rabbits or the birds. Yeah. I just don't. It's not my thing.
But yeah, so like I said,
I killed his mushroom. I feel bad.
The problem, the only issue I've got, well, it's not even an issue, it's just more of time consuming, is you got to use guts. Got to use guts to make the sausages, right? So it's like right now I've got like 6 sausages, but I've got like a fridge full of mutton because you only get a few guts. There aren't that much guts on them.
Yeah. And on your fancy fridge setup with your fancy power setup, how long do guts last? They last a little while.
Um, See, I'm not sure, right? Because I'm not sure if something's changed again. Because things were lasting fairly good, but then yesterday I took a goat and I didn't get a chance to cook it up yesterday. And when I checked today, not all of it, but a little bit of it had started to go rotten. There was like 3 out of the 10 pieces or whatever. So. But before, stuff was lasting a good...
right there in the Frigidaire, huh?
Yeah, it would last a good 48 hours before, if it was uncooked. Once it's cooked, I've had stuff in there like over a week and it's fine, so...
Yeah. You think it'd last 4 or 5 days or more in the fridge.
I don't know. It might depend on...
Been a long time since I had a fridge.
Might depend too on the animule as well, because I noticed that fish seem to have last longer than the sheep did when I had it before. You know what I mean? So it might depend on the animal too, right? Which I suppose they all got all their own little microscopic stuff inside them and stuff like that. Maybe some of them rot a little bit quicker than the other ones. Maybe.
Yep. I guess. The fridge should be working, though. If it's working, it should be working a little bit.
Well, like I said, anything that's cooked is lasting a good long while in there for sure. And like I said, the stuff I put in yesterday, not all of it. So, like I said, maybe I dropped something on the floor, didn't realize it, and there's stuff on it.
Yeah, maybe. Could have been flies. Flies carry, and flies still carry a bunch of crap, I run into a lot of flies around here, oddly.
So, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop right now for a bit of the stuff that's going on. There's a lot of hush stuff going on, but I haven't talked to you in a few weeks, so
again.
Let's see.
Yeah, what do you know?
Well,
I don't hear nothing.
There are apparently 2 Imperium factions right now. One of them is helpful, and one is hostile, essentially. So there's I've met them. They're out here.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. Actually, technically, I guess there are 3 factions. It's just the third one's not here. The third one is like the Papa faction kind of thing, right? So
yeah.
If you see an Imperium all in blue, they call them blue, and they're good. They tend to be helpful and stuff like that. They're here hanging out with stuff. And the hostile one, I think, is the one in the yellow or the gold power armor. I think that's Wasp. They're the ones that are like causing all the problems, I guess. Seen there was a robot out here at one time. He was all orange and had like a top hat on. He was out here with a bunch of people. I swear, I have to shake my head sometime. It's like they come flying in a helicopter, and it's like this robot comes walking out, and it's like, yeah, they were just letting him fly around, see if he could fly a helicopter and all this stuff. I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's crazy. You say good Imperium?
Well, not hostile, anyways. They seem to be helpful. Answer questions.
You might need some more mushroom, man. I don't think so. I don't think they're any good Imperium.
Well, like I said, they've
been eating some mushroom.
They're helpful, anyways. They don't try and kidnap you and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You think they do? You think they're like civil warring, or do they all the Imperium still getting along?
Well, that's what it kind of sounds like.
Fight each other?
Well, that's what it kind of sounds like. So It sounds like Mr. T is still like the top dog in the area, right? But then there's
right.
Which I guess it kind of makes sense, because I heard before when I was talking to some of those people that came from that Germany place, what was it, Kemsey or whatever. They said something about there was some Imperium that had helped them there as well. So there must be, dissension in the ranks, sort of thing, right? Now I have no idea if
strange times.
I don't know if the Papa, the parent Imperium, if they're like good or bad. Like I don't know which one of these two offshoots is like going against the grain or going with it. You know what I mean? I got this info from I got that info
good
from
Imperium, bad Imperium.
Yeah. I know. I'm just telling you what I got the information from NS because apparently he had been talking to him. So, I mean, it's secondhand information.
He's a straight shooter. He should know what he's talking about.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. It's like a secondhand information, but he typically doesn't like say things that he doesn't seem confident about, or if he's not, he will say that he's not. It's just his opinion or something, right? Let's see. I think there were.
That's the strangest news I've heard in a long time, Harry. I gotta tell you. I it all a little suspiciously. How are our superhero juiced up friends doing?
Well, all right. Now, I haven't followed up on this little tidbit of information yet, just because I haven't seen them to find out. So, a week or two ago, there was some, probably was some Imperium. That's the other thing while I'm on the topic of Imperium, though. There are Imperium in red power armor right now. They are definitely hostile. So, you see somebody all in red, then that's probably somebody you want to avoid. All right, so
what kind of hostile we're talking about? Like they may just whack me?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. You should ask.
Stay on my toes.
Andrew would have better information on that than me because I think he's run into them. He said. So about a couple of weeks ago. Down, that Lake Swag or whatever, and there's that group down there, the Sanctuary or whatever. So some mutant or experiment. I was told it would look like almost like the Swamp Thing kind of deal, and it had like tentacles and stuff, and people were fighting it, and they think they killed it. They're not sure. It may have regenerated. They're not sure, but. The interesting thing was Commander Alley and a couple other people got hit by the tentacles, and they caused, like, lesions on them. And
tentacles.
Yeah, and they didn't, the lesions weren't healing, which the supers all have super healing as well, right?
Right.
Yeah, the lesions weren't, I don't know if they've healed now, but this was like a day or two later that I'd see them. They were here, and I could see it on her arm. I'm like, what the Sam hell is that on your arm, right? And she's like, that's what she told me. And then one of her other guys came up.
Really?
Yeah. But apparently, well, I mean, who knows? Because they're doing all the research. But like there's a lab out at Camp Wolf. Did you notice that Camp Wolf moved?
No, I didn't make it over that way.
All right.
I've been limpy. Where'd they go?
Well, they're still Ganiska, but they're north of the city now. They have their own compound north of the city between it and the airfield. I mean, you can't miss it. I was up in the, there's some of the barns and stuff up there in the north part of it. I was up there looking around, and I could see this big antenna over top of the wall. I'm like, what the Sam hell is that? I'm like thinking in my head, I'm not that close to the airfield. What the frig is that? Go walk around the wall, and it's like this big compound out there. And then I saw their flag and all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, they moved out there.
Really? Oh, so they must have found a big abandoned place that I didn't notice or something.
Yeah, well, apparently they built it up on some. There, I guess there were some buildings out there, a few of them or whatever, and they were able to build it up. I don't know. They must have got some help doing it. I don't know. I didn't really know anything about it till I saw it, and then next time I saw Quinn, I was asking him about it.
I'll have to take a walk up there on my way back home later on. Interesting times. Have you seen Super Hauser? I always worry about him a little bit.
No. Now, I think I heard him on the radio a few days ago, but when I was out east yesterday, no, I wasn't on that side of the river. I was on the north side of the river, but I could see their place, and the flag was down a little bit. So, because I haven't heard anything really, I haven't had any contact with him or Blackburn or any of those guys lately. So,
Legionaries.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else of significance. Well, Arnie, I guess, got. That's something. So there was a chopper that went down, and Andrew and JJ and some other people went to do like a rescue thing, go to check it out, and they actually came under fire and stuff like that. Right. And Artie got like shot up really, really bad. He's been. I think he's up now, but he was like in bed for like a good week because he had like some super serious injuries and stuff. But like I said, there's something going on. Something's happened the last few days, and I don't know what's happened because people are not talking on the radio about it. They're being very careful not to talk about things on the radio right now. And
probably smart.
Oh yeah, well I don't. I understand, but like I said, because I don't have a lot of people coming out here lately. I haven't been getting the news. Now, Cabbage said, I mentioned to him when he was here last night, because he came out. He's the one who brought those new people that were in Saboka. He brought them out here, him and Clara. And when I was talking to him, and I just told him, like, I'm pretty much out of the loop right now. I hear you guys talking on the radio about stuff, but it's all hush hush and stuff. And he said he's going to maybe come out maybe today and so we can have a little chit chat and get filled in. But
there's something up, definitely, I would say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's something.
Do you still see those droids and drones lurking?
Well, there was
avoiding them.
Well, there was yesterday. Now I don't know what his name was. I don't know if its voice module was broken or not, but it was down near the McCullens, I guess, and then it ended up here. And it had like big red eyes, but not like glowing red. They were just like its eyes was red, and it looked like it was like a rabbit or a dog. I couldn't really tell. It was hiding in the bush over there. I went to go out the gate.
How big was it?
Well, about a person size, maybe a little bit smaller. It was kind of hard to tell because it was hunched down, right? It was crouched down in the bush, and I didn't even see it. I went out the door, and it made a noise, and I was talking to it, and apparently it was playing hide and seek. It was good at playing hide and seek and all this stuff. And I think it can cloak because, like, I literally turned my back and turned back around, and it was gone. But apparently it had just been down by the McCullens and was playing games down there. So I don't know.
Yeah, like a cat playing with the mice.
Maybe I don't know. Like I said, it didn't seem to bother me at all. It's just I was having a hard time understanding what it was saying, though.
I don't know, man. I don't trust none of these shenanigans. It just rubs me the wrong way, I feel like we're all getting fatted up to be put into a bowl of soup or something.
Yeah, well, it could be, but
everything's fine. Plenty of food. You'll be fine.
Yeah. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. It's good to be vigilant, but at the same time, it's like, what else are you going to do other than to keep going day to day? You know what I mean? It's like can't be all cowering in your place. Well, I mean, I guess you could be, but that's no real way to live, right?
Well, that ain't the answer either. You know that. There's got to be a compromise, man.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's a lot of news for one morning, Harry.
Well, I haven't seen you in like
Blue
a good 3 weeks.
Imperiums, red ones.
Oh well, there was another. Well, one of the ones, and I don't think it was it was a droid, and it was here when Blue was here, and it had like. It was all sparkly, you know, like those tile mosaic floors you would see like in a bathroom kind of thing, like those little tiles. It was like that, little hexagon tiles all linked together on its outside.
Tile.
Yeah. So that made it look all sparkly and stuff.
Really? Like sparkly?
Yeah, like not like super sparkly, but you know.
You had a stripper.
Well, no, I got rid of the red. I got rid of the red light.
Like a stripper droid. All right. I'm just asking for a friend, you know. Just saying. I'm not judgmental.
Right. I don't think there's anything else that's like that, or at least that comes to mind anyway. That's like super important.
Well, that's enough.
Well, there's probably more. There is probably more.
But
well,
you know, I know your brain. I don't expect you to remember everything.
But yeah, I don't think there's anything.
I've been carrying this for a long time. American, you know, from the old days.
You may want to put that on the ground.
Oh, you had trouble?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have trouble, but you might have trouble later on.
I heard people might have had trouble with that lately.
Yeah.
Sometimes trouble, sometimes no. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good though. Thank you very much.
Let me see. What do I got? Oh, I got one. I got this fancy one. Maybe the good one.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Oh, that hit the spot.
Man, that was good. Oh, you know what? We should have put that in the fridge. You know, it's about 100-degree beer. Next time. Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
All right. I forgot you even had a fridge. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I don't have a freezer, so we would have had to have waited.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, other than that, like, I mean, there's a lot of new people, but I think a lot of them have linked up with the various groups, like the McCullens and Camp Wolf, the Cove, all that sort of stuff, right? So you might hear some new voices on the radio, but that's I think that's all the important stuff, anyways.
Huh. Well, I can do a little hunting with you this week. I'm thinking, where you want to go? Just local, or you want to go further?
Well, we'll have to go at least to like Brenna or Saboka, I think, for like any of the chicken, because I haven't heard any chicken around here, and I've been over in Colin Brody a fair amount just because Saboka has been so busy and stuff down there. I've been going over to Colin Brody a bit more, and I haven't seen or heard one chicken over there, so I don't think there's any. See a few chicken coops, but they must all flew the coop kind of thing.
Yeah, they got out. What about fish? We gonna bring any fish?
Yeah.
It might be some of them fishitarians.
Yeah. I asked them about that, because originally they were just like, you know, chicken and steak, you know, and a few, you know, your typical other meat and stuff like that. And then I said, well, what about fish? Yeah, I'll get some fish. So yeah, we'll gotta
bring some fish, man. You gotta bring some fish.
Well, like I said, I figure we'll get a good variety and stuff like that.
I wonder if I should grow up a batch of zucchini or something in case you
Well,
get those hardcore ones.
well, I was thinking about I got potato. I can grow me some potatoes. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Uh, actually gave all my seeds away actually to Leroy last night. But yeah, I was thinking, maybe you should grow some veggies. I could grow some veggies and stuff. They grow pretty quick.
Not too
so.
many, Not too
No.
many, but there could be a vegetarian or something there, or one of them.
Honestly, because they grow so quick, I was thinking just because I'm gonna have to try. I got to get everything down there, right? So I don't want to have too much to take all at once. So I was thinking if I took the meat down there, just before I take the meat down, if I planted stuff and then dropped things off, by the time I got back, probably the veggies would be good to come off, right?
Yeah, probably so. And if you need extra room, I could carry a backpack on the back if you need extra room. I always got extra room. Yeah.
Just so you're aware, it's supposed to be, it'll be around, I think around 6 p.m. Eastern next Saturday.
Yeah, don't own a watch. Late afternoon, you're saying?
Yeah, late afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll see you before then if we're gonna do some hunting.
Yeah. Now I won't be around. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it probably mostly during the week, middle of the week, because Friday I'm gonna be out of the area, so I won't be around that.
Gotcha. So you're thinking you're gonna cook it all up first? Probably, huh?
Yeah. I asked them about that, if that's what they want, how they wanted it, right? If they wanted me to do the cuts and stuff like that and then cook it up down there, but we were thinking about it's probably better to cook it up ahead of time, so.
Well, you can throw it on the grill for a quick warm-up for a second or two. That wouldn't hurt anything, a quick warm-up.
Yeah. But, yeah, do
you don't want to serve cold meat. Just don't burn it.
Yeah, just do the full cook, though, here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. People like a little show, with the food. It's all about the presentation and stuff, too,
Yeah.
Should have fire going and fancy show, maybe. Oh,
right.
All right. So a little less than a week away, early nighttime. All right. All right.
Like I said, it's supposed to be a pool party. Now I don't have a swimsuit.
I don't.
I don't think I don't know about that, but
I'm not real tanned up.
Right.
Really,
Pool party, huh? If the ladies want to get in their swimsuits, I'm not going to complain. I'm just
No, I mean, no, hold on. I mean. It ain't all good, man. I don't know about that. Anybody that wants to get in and frolic, that's fine. Maybe a little lightheartedness will be good for everybody.
Yeah.
That is funny, though. All right. I gotta go pay attention to the voices in my head, but I didn't want to keep missing you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. That's perfectly fine. I understand. Like I said, well, you're not feeling good, right? So there you go.
Yeah, I tell you, that one time I came by, I don't know, one of the times, I thought that was you inside. I always feel creepy looking in your window, right? I don't like looking in a man's window or a woman's, right? I saw this sick thing in there, and goddamn, I thought it might be you, man. I thought he got the thing, and he turned into one, But it wasn't you. I put an arrow in him, but I just winged him, so he was crawling around moaning and shit.
Do you need any bolts?
I could always use bolts.
So go right ahead. Red locker, there's like 20 in there or more.
Oh, it's 20. Let me see what you got. Let me see.
Like I said,
All right.
this is what I mean. I have so much of everything. That's why I'm just like giving it away now, you know. And I already know people will go ahead and give me stuff back anyways, or they will later on, you know. So
Good idea.
I'm not worried about it.
All right, I'll take 10 of them, but I put a vest in there. It's not a fancy vest; it's just a civilian vest. But
Hey,
someone might want it. One of them new people or something. You never know.
either that or throw it in the locker, you know. Put some stuff in
Yeah,
the
burn
pockets.
it. One or the other.
Well, that too.
Exactly. So what are you gonna do? You gonna go looking around for stuff?
Yeah, that's what I think. I might do that. I might take a little nap first. I'm not quite sure. But I actually got to go through and figure out what I still have. I was just thinking about that, you know. Gave a whole bunch of stuff away, and I can't even remember. I'm not even sure what I all gave away.
I'm thinking about giving away a bunch of stuff, like just throwing up a big locker by the street and keep putting stuff in it. Maybe.
Yeah?
You know, I mean, I saved up a lot of horse stuff because I thought I'd make it out to the ranch, so I got like 10 saddles and 10 bridles and 20 shoes, and I'm thinking, I'm just gonna burn that shit, you know? I mean, they probably don't even need it, you know?
Well, I mean, they'd probably take it from you, but yeah, I'm not sure. They've been getting fancy horses in out there, so I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking. All right. Yeah.
Apparently,
Not gonna tempt me.
they're working with the caravan or whatever. So they're getting some imported that you don't find out in the wild around here.
Like them fancy partied up dancing horses and stuff, or
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the difference is. I know they got some fancy saddles, so they got like black saddles and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I know he still needs.
Right.
I do know. I think they still need like the other stuff as well because, of course, the fancy stuff that costs more, right? So, you know, if somebody just needs a ride, well, they can just get one of the regular horses and regular saddles, that kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll start a giveaway box, and what doesn't disappear in a day, I'll just burn.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do. I mean, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing here now. Like I said, I'll take in the donations, and you know, I'll keep stuff for a while. And if it's still here after a while, well, I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want to put down any more storage in there and stuff like that. You know, I don't need this turning into little.
The same way, man.
I don't need this place turning into Little Saboka. You know what I mean?
I hear that. Yeah, I was half thinking about collecting up a bunch of sticks and a tarp and just moving up behind that tree.
Well, you know,
I still got it in mind.
There's a.
We'll see.
If you want something with a roof on it, I mean, there's that feed shack just up the tree line there, right?
I've been looking at that. I don't know, man. If I get anything more than a shelter, I'll put a fucking storage box in it. I know how I am.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the giving away goes. I figure if I sprinkle some stuff in the street now and then around my maybe my giveaway box, if nobody wants it, then it'll just go. Sometimes stuff just blows away, you know. I think it's gonna rain.
Yeah, probably. Looking like it.
All right. It is, isn't it? It was looking all good a little while ago, and I'm sitting here yapping my lips back and forth and didn't even notice the sky is changing.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. I'll find you later on or after we sleep, and we'll set up a time to go on a little game expedition.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. You be safe out here, Harry.
All right. You too.
You know, I'm glad I found you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad I ran into you. I mean, I left some note. I left a note a couple of times over at your place, but I
saw that. I saw that.
I wasn't sure if you got it with other people living there, right? You know.
Oh yeah, the other guys moved into the. Yeah. I got that note. The new guys moved into the other abandoned building over there where Skylar.
Oh, that one. Right.
You know, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, no, but I got your note, and so I figure I better start walking over here when I feel up to it. You know, so you don't think I'm dead or been taken off, put in a red Imperium cell, or
right,
being fed candy and poppers at the blue Imperium cell. I don't know what they do over there at the friendly place. Don't trust none of them.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily trust them, but I mean, it's like ends to the means. You know what I mean? If they're not do me any harm, you know, I'm just trying to not give them a reason to.
Just don't let them put one of them magic needles in your arm if you can help it, man.
Oh, I'm pretty sure,
guys.
I'm pretty sure if I got that, I would just explode on the spot, pretty much. I mean, I don't think my metabolism could get ramped up like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got them old valves and shit going in the chest there, and you don't need that going 10 times speed, man.
No.
Even if you got shit, here it comes. Even if you can jump higher.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go dry off, hide up
right.
under a tree, but I'll find you, man. You stay alive.
All right, you be safe.